Good morning, everybody. I'm now living since over 6 years with the Jaguar I Pace. What do you think about that? So some people expected something bad to happen because Jaguar is rubbish and the quality is rubbish and it will stop working after the warranty is over. Which is, I have to disappoint you, sorry. It's still working properly, absolutely 100%. I don't even have a problem with the so-called 12-volt battery, which is actually having 14 to 15 volts. And everything is working well. It might be still working well because I'm always using the full regen braking. And that will always give a bit of energy back to the 12-volt battery too. And of course, when you charge the car, the 12-volt battery will be charged as well. So always a bit of a charge goes to the small battery and not only to the big one. Which brings us to the state of health of the battery. Didn't measure it, but if I would measure it, I would expect nothing less than still having 100%. Why is quite simple. Because after a year and a half, Jaguar unlocked some extra power by a battery software update, and which gives us a bit of extra energy, and which means the car had over 100%, and even if there is some damage in any battery cells, then it'd still be covered, so it still would have 100%. And it's liquid cooled. What should happen to a liquid cooled battery? Nothing. Just one thing I have to say is about the battery. It is a lithium ion polymer battery and not a normal lithium ion battery, which makes it a bit lighter, but the technology is the same. Chemistry is not different, not really. One thing I have to complain about, the only thing I have to complain about, because so far it has no scratches, there is just that little part where the paint comes off. I don't know why, but I know other iPace have it too. And one thing I expected to happen, I expected it, that the dampers would give up after 2 years, but even after 6 years they're still holding the boot. As you see, it's manual opened. Yes, I'm not a typical Jaguar driver or owner. I use an extra calorie to open and close my boot, because I think it is unnecessary to have an electric boot, and just will cause extra weight and extra expensive, and doesn't make it worse for me. Service, first service has been, after 2 years of course, has been for free, because Jaguar pays all the service in the first 3 years. And second service, you know it if you know my video, was about 316 euros, including a clean car. And so let's get inside, talk about the bill for the latest service, the 6-year service, which is officially, if we take a look, by the way, 75%, 321 kilometers rest of range, because I usually drive country roads and not the motorway. Quite rarely. Sometimes I have to, but it's no fun. So here we go. This is the total cost. 960 euros plus 19% tax. And what did they do? So third service is actually a 102,000 kilometer service, which I didn't drive, it just have 32 on the screen. And yeah, but it is what it is. So what did they do? They changed the battery for the smart key. They changed the braking fluid. Normal, has to be done every 2 years, should be done. The filter for the air condition, 90 euros. And some hoses. They didn't write which hoses, but I guess it has to be the total hose system for the liquid cooling of everything. Motors are liquid cooled and battery is liquid cooled. Braking fluid 1130, and the hoses have been the most expensive cars parts, 75, 74, 74, 110. And yeah, even bit more expensive was the filter for the aircon. And yeah, braking fluid, windscreen cleaner 3.99, brake cleaner €4 and yeah, and this is just for yeah, kind of functioning check. I don't know what this is about. Car wash for it, with the value of €27.50 was for free. And yeah, that's how the massive amount of money came together. Car wash was good. Car was clean outside and inside. And what I really like about the Jaguar I-Pace is that everything is integrated. The whole screens are integrated. It's not like having an extra screen standing here, just like being bolted there in the last second. And yeah, that's really what I like about the car. It is quite spacious, enough space for me, the wife, the boy, and it has a hook behind my jacket. I can sit behind myself easily, still have some few centimeters in the leg space. And yeah, that's how the cockpit looks. Everything is integrated. It has to be, on my opinion, a normal car. I hate standing displays. I yeah, just don't like it. Just like BMW, they charge for a car thousands and thousands. And then you get something which looks pretty cheap. I think, yeah, just that standing displays make a car really look cheap and not really well developed. The fast charging is quite slow. It seems to be, because this car has been on the market since 2018, which means it has been developed. Yeah, development should have been finished in 2016. Then 2017 they did the whole test driving, and yeah, and at that time 100 kilowatt peak was state of the art. It's just quite simple. Now it's just yeah, below average, but yeah, that's, I personally can easily deal with it. Range, my range is about I have a range on a full charge for about 420 kilometers, because the car is used to my driving style, and my driving style is yeah, what can I do? I'm driving country roads and cities most of the time. And by the way, once in a lifetime I had a peak while charging of 102 kilowatt. Quite a wonder. At a temperature of what was it, 15 degrees, and a state of charge of 31%. But it just was quite a short time of joy, because after that it goes down to 95, 92. Never mind. So far so good. Let's just check on my energy consumption. I usually drive without air condition. I use the organic air condition. Here we go. The EcoData's lowest energy consumption so far was 11.5 kilowatt. And my average, A for average, is 19.7 kilowatt. Sometimes overtaking. When you are a bit in anger mode, then it will be just a bit faster, and the energy consumption of course is higher. When you drive it flat out, you can easily reach an energy consumption of 58 kilowatt. But now my average driving style, with an average speed of 31 kilometers on a distance of 5,412 kilometers, and I regenerated 327 kilowatts so far. Yeah, that's all I have to say about that. What else can I say? So far so good. Computer still working. Bit slow for guess how old it is. So what do we complain about? So if you're trying thinking about buying a used iPace, if you find one with low kilometers on the speedo, why not? And one thing, most important, the steering. Don't have mustn't forget about that, because the steering is really like I want the car to steer. It gives me feedback. It has some it has a real natural feeling, electric car or not, or modern car or not. And the steering really feels like, I think personally, it should feel. So that's so far so good. The end of the video. If you have any questions, don't forget to ask, and don't forget to like, comment and subscribe. Have a nice day.